Hi Taurus, this is your horoscope for December 2018. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you today. Now, from the 1st of December until the 17th of December, we have Mars in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces, and they join forces. They conjunct each other in your 11th house of friendships, relationships, hopes and dreams being realized, and your social life in a way. So Mars is not comfortable in Pisces. It rules Aries. When it's in Pisces, it's forced to look at what's going on internally, or it's forced to connect with spirituality. The good news is that it's at 9 degrees, so the vibration of Mars, 9 being spirituality and completion, it's not going to feel as uncomfortable as it usually would. Neptune is at 13 degrees in Pisces, 1 and 3 being 4, creates a platform for you to really launch yourself into the metaphysical realm, to really connect with the other side, and to heal wounds from the past where you've been betrayed, where you felt let down, where you felt you were scammed, and you can revisit those things and you're able to let go of the resentment, you're able to cut the cords and let those things go for the first 2 weeks of December, which is a real gift, because Taurus, you like solidity and security. So you tend to hang on to things longer than other people do. So this is really like a detox month for you here, the first 17 days, because you're really able to just let go of those things which did hurt you, and then you create space for better relationships to come in, for new hopes and dreams to come in, and to make a fresh start. You create some inner space within yourself, and nature doesn't like a vacuum, so it's going to bring in new positive ventures into your life. On the 3rd of December, we've got Venus going into Scorpio, and it stays in Scorpio for the rest of the month. Venus is the planet of love and beauty and creativity. It's in your 7th house of relationships, and Venus in Scorpio is really intense. It really wants to feel the passion. It wants to look into someone's eye and say, I love you. Look in my eye and tell me back that you love me. Super, super intense. Mercury is also in Scorpio at 28 degrees in your 7th house. So when it comes to love and romance, you're really going to feel very strongly about that. And with the moon being in Libra around the 3rd of December, you really have the charisma and the style and the charm to pull that off. If you're interested in someone and you've been terrified of approaching them, you won't be terrified on the 3rd, and you'll make a really good impression and you can put your best foot forward. So for you, Taurus, at the beginning of December here, you're really able to detox the bad stuff, and you have the opportunity to bring in relationships that are much more fulfilling and enjoyable. Now on the 6th of December, this gets even better, because Mercury, the communication planet which is in your 7th house, goes direct. Mercury has been in retrograde since the 16th of November. Now that it goes direct, communication becomes much less complicated, much easier. There are fewer misunderstandings, and because it's at 27 degrees in Scorpio, you're connected with your higher self. You know what it is you love, you know what it is you want, and when it comes to relationships, you're really able to just navigate that and hear the click when you meet the right person. So don't worry about missing that. You're really on top of your game when it comes to relationships, and there's almost like a diamond shape in the chart. So it's like you're being given something really valuable here around the 6th of December when it comes to your love life. On the 7th, we have the new moon in Sagittarius. Now the new moon is when the sun and the moon, they sit together and the moon is totally black. I'll make separate videos on the new moon and the full moon in December to give you more details. But for you, Taurus, it happens, this new moon happens in your 8th house of you in connection with other people. The midheaven, which indicates your work, sits between the sun and the moon. So this Sagittarius energy that's going to be pulled in is going to cause you to look at other options you've got, especially if you're employed. If you're employed, you're going to look at, can I make a lateral move to make more money? Can I make, you know, I'm not being promoted here, I want to take the next step. It really helps you to look towards the future and where you want to be in an organization that you belong to. You know, so if you started at the very bottom and you're still at the very bottom and no one's promoted you after 3 years, then it's time to really get out of there and to do something where you have an opportunity. And this new moon is going to fill you with that fiery energy and encourage you to look at your options. And again, it's a way of releasing negative working relationships so that you can make space for something better. So that's what this is really about for you, Taurus. It's about letting go of the negative stuff and bringing in really good stuff. On the 13th of December, Mercury, the communication planet, joins your Sun, Jupiter, the lucky planet, and you're transiting midheaven in Sagittarius in that 8th house. So Mercury is the way you think, the way you communicate, and it's really looking towards the future. Sitting on top of Jupiter, good luck. So really trust your visions. Don't worry about the details, those will take care of themselves. Just get the vision down of where you want to be and commit to that and embrace it and say, this is where I'm going. Now, from the 13th of December until the 22nd of December, the energy is in your 11th house, in your 8th house, and in your 9th house. And what these 9 days are about is detox, is looking at what other options you have, and changing your work. Moving, changing the location of your work, changing the scope of your work, and creating growth. That's what this is all about. So for you, December is a month that is very much to do with, okay, we're winding down, I understand who I am I satisfied with my life, yes or no? If the answer is no, then you have huge amounts of fiery energy being given to you in that 8th house, and you'll be able to see where you want to go next. So that's a great blessing. On the 22nd of the month, we have the full moon in Cancer, and that happens in your 3rd house of communication. So the full moon, again, I'll make a separate video, but it's when it reaches its completion point and it showers you with loads of energy. So in your 3rd house of communication in Cancer, it means that you speak in a way that's beautiful, you're articulate, you talk to people in a way that's nurturing and healing and that they like. So that bodes very well for Christmas for you if you celebrate Christmas. Also on the 22nd, the sun goes into Capricorn. So happy birthday, Capricorns. But with the sun being in your 9th house next to your midheaven, your Saturn and your Pluto, from the 22nd of December onwards until the end of the year, you're really looking at what changes am I going to make in the future when it comes to my work. On the 31st, New Year's Eve, we've got the Moon and Venus sitting in Scorpio in your 7th house. We've got Mars, Chiron and Neptune in Pisces in your 11th house. And this is an opportunity to find love or to find the ideal business partner who you can connect with. It's the perfect balance of feeling and practicality, and they come together and they enter your life. So remember, the detox is really important so that you can make space for these wonderful new people to come in. So it looks like a wonderful month for you, Taurus, of being able to just let go and I can relax. I hope it gives you something to go on. If you'd like a private reading with me, please visit my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the Readings tab to order your reading. In my personal readings, I use Astrology, Tarot, and Numerology, so I combine all three. By getting your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth, I really can see a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born, and that's a blueprint of your soul. So I can see your life purpose, where you've been in past lifetimes, what your vocational talents and aptitudes are, what's destined for you in love and health and relationship and friendship. I can answer any questions you may have, and I can also do horoscope compatibility charts. So if you're interested in any of that, then please get in touch via the website gregoryscott.com. Please remember to subscribe to this channel if you like my videos, and I'll speak to you soon.